something that can diffuse the pressure that Avaris has. So Smoothie's going to go for the second best version of Alulu.
Into the river brush. Now Contracts makes his way onto Giral, seeing if they're able to find the burst here. The stun, where's the feast? Giral wanting to get himself away, pops off the Nature's Grasp. The Sejuani ulti comes through. Impact wants to get a big old bite out of him, but can't quite do it. First blood goes to Giral. Cloud Gaming bringing both
teleports in as well,
and mid laner, as well as the top laner now with the TP. Sneaky's in some trouble, likely going to be dropping here. No way to escape the 1 versus 5. Saya grabs the kill, and Lyon Gaming is off to the races.
And they've got everybody down here in the bottom lane. The turret's theirs. It's the first turret in the game. And Lyon opens the map up so much more.
Saya taking a lot of damage here from Jensen. Barely walks away from the ult.
Just another day in the mid lane offense, except for this.
Oh, Jensen now going to be dumped. The power of the jungle coming in once again for Lyon Gaming.
And this time, so very difficult to make the place unless Contracts just walks
Contracts with some interesting jungle pathing there. Not able to charge himself over the wall. Good body block by Adi. Tries to flash, but Giral is right there with the Nature's Grasp to make sure they find the kill. Adi just says the hell with it and jumps back over the wall with the flash. And Lyon goes towards the Cloud Drake.
Yeah, and it's going to be a free Cloud Drake. Contracts not too sure what he was planning by walking into all of them. Now they hang around. I don't know if they can make this play, but it feels like they really want it.
All right, they're going to start things off. Sejuani ulti down onto Adi, and Jensen finds himself the kill. Cloud9 finally on the board, and they take the tier 1 turret down along with it.
Big choice to just kill it all, but he wants to kill those carries. He wants to get in. And here we go.
Here we go. Fight going to be breaking out. Onto the front line goes Contracts, throws down the ulti, not finding anybody with the stun. Immediately Smoothie getting himself rooted up by the ulti from the Varus, as now Giral makes his way into the thick of things. Going to be wild growth, but immediately flashes his way out of it. Sneaky's now finding the opportunity to fire onto some isolated targets. Shockwave not going to be coming up big this time. Sneaky grabbing the kill onto Giral as Smoothie looks to refresh the fight with the Janna ultimate. Cloud9 now, even though they're down in turrets and kills. Now they're looking to start things off here onto Adi, who's going to be saved by the wild growth for now. Shockwave finding its way onto Contracts, who's the first casualty of this fight. Impact going to be forced to flash out now as well. It's Cloud.
Literally when the game's being decided, it feels like.
Impact going to be the target here by Lyon. Contracts throwing out the ulti onto White Lotus, trying to disengage things here. Nature's Grasp fired off, finds its way only onto Contracts. Impact is isolated by himself. Impact trying to get himself away from this one. Adi now going to be feasted upon. Impact, though, taken low and taken down. White Lotus grabbed himself the killing spree as now Sneaky has to disengage. Giral so tanky with his own Gargoyle Stone Plate. That's another 1 for 0 for Lyon.
So many things were used in this fight except for the Shockwave from Saya. It is up, it is available.
Oh, they're going right back into it. Jensen forced to flash out. Sneaky looking for the auto attack damage. Giral on the front line looking to isolate Contracts, pulling him back in. Shockwave going to drag him further back into the clutches of White Lotus. Contracts walks away. For now, Sneaky still very healthy. White Lotus still full HP. So much on these 80 carries. 3-0 and 3 on the Varus, 1-1 and 0 on the Xayah. 3 items completed on both.
Very tense fighting coming out of both of these teams. Sneaky is doing so much work. They caught Jensen out of position, it looked like, but his stun on the back end of that was incredible. Cloud9, they are teleporting in for this. Lyon are going to match it.
What a Baron call by Cloud9. This is the kind of really interesting play that can make or break the game. Now Baron's going to be below half HP. Giral on the front line. Contract's going to be tanking. Jensen needs to back away. Contracts needs to back away. He cannot get out in time.
They're going to go back to the
Lyon
Baron.
Has found the Baron leashed for them by their opponents. Cloud9, now they're the ones who have to stop this. Varus ulti misses. Chains of Corruption not finding the mark means a lot of CC not available on the side of Lyon.
Giral's still doing the Baron buff as well. This is just the biggest.
Comes flying through, finds its way onto a couple of different targets. Jensen with no flash. Remember, he used it in the last fight. Giral going to be the first one down. Shockwave onto Jensen. If they can take him down, that is going to be huge. But White Lotus now going to be silenced. Knocked up into the air. The damage coming through. The stun lands. But Adi is running interference. Saya grabbing the kill onto Impact. It's a double. Side lanes pushed out now. Impact to the bottom lane is now Smoothie going to be jumped on. Adi looking to start this fight up. They know Cloud9 is only 3 strong. And they're able to find the kill onto 1. Now can they make it 2? Contract's forced to flash over the wall, keeping himself alive, but it's still HP, Rusty. Here we go. Cloud9's got to make their move, but it's already done. Lions have got the objective. Now they might be able to find the attack here onto the rest of Cloud9, grabbing onto Impact. He pops the Stone Plate, has to try to get himself away, pops the Feast before he dies, should drop. And Adi puts the flag on the corpse and walks away.
In this position where C9 actually a bit on the back foot, but they're not. They're just going to push in, apparently.
Flexing their muscles in the enemy jungle, trying to get something out of this, but they may just end up losing their own jungler. Contract's trying to run away, but the Nature's Grasp locks him down and takes him out. Sneaky, not quite having enough damage to return the favor. LYN Seiya not stopping. White Lotus and Genthix now brought in as well. Tier 3 demolished.
They've got this. Jensen's not even rotating. He has no mana. He's just going to recall. Free inhibitor for Lyon.
Great moves from Lyon Gaming, out-rotating Cloud9.
They're not going straight towards the Elder Dragon just yet. They're setting up the vision, but most importantly, they're pushing bottom lane.
They're just going straight for this tier 3. White Lotus only needs one more auto attack. Already found it. Taking this one down, that was the fight stage. Now looking potentially at this Elder Drake. Remember, super minions are
already looking
the
at
top part of the base. Seiya, the target of Contracts. Ulti not really finding a lot there. Now Contracts, the one who's taking a lot of damage. Ulti also coming out from
It's all zoning. They want to get the Elder.
They're still trying to get it. Redemption comes down. Cloud9 still maybe looking to take the fight, but it's Adi who's able to lock 3 into the pit, as now he's soaking the damage. Impact here on the front line, taking a big bite out of the Jarvan. Finds the kill now as White Lotus gets himself stunned up. More damage coming through. Jensen not quite able to find the kill on that one as Contracts goes for Seiya. Not quite able to do it. The heal from the Janna will not be there. White Lotus still trying to take that Elder Drake as Jarrell's going to be taken down closely next. Nearly falls. He's alive. To find his way with the twisted advance as Sneaky gets the Elder. Genthix looking to take the Blast Cone to get himself away to safety. Cloud9.
And then mid lane, you've got White Lotus.
White
no
Lotus
QSS though.
He's just pushing up into the mid lane, killing the turret because Cloud9 can't stop. Trying to go for Adi here, forces him to flash away. Baron still at 1/3 HP.
If they can't do it,
disengaging from it.
Lions still win the map. Look at top, look at bottom on the mini-map. The minions that are pushing in. Lyon just want to not fight and control the mid lane. C9 have to.
Contracts tries to go for the ulti instead, finds it between the goalposts of Seiya and White Lotus. Not what they wanted to see on that with the shockwave coming down onto the Cho'Gath. Impact flashing away. Stun out onto Jarrell by
they got Jensen.
Adi goes in, catches him out. Jensen forced to flash. Big summoner spell cooldown.
And Cloud9 have to go defend their base. They have no choice. Lion should get a free Baron for this. You're looking at Contracts perhaps for the steal. If all of Cloud9 hang around, then they run the risk of losing inhibitors. They're all here except for Impact. He has the teleport.
Oh, this fight's gonna turn real sketchy real quick. Baron down to one quarter. Cloud9 now finding themselves here in the pit. Impact and Contracts both hanging around. Jensen over the wall as well. Impact grabbing the secure onto the Baron with the Cho'Gath Feast. But now where does the fight go from here? Sneaky's got to be careful. He can't afford to walk into a shockwave. Contracts on the front line. Gargoyle Stoneplate to keep himself alive a little bit longer. Jensen down below half HP. Impact is still stuck in the pit. He secured the Baron for his team, but he's going to be the sacrificial lamb as the minions pour into the Cloud9 base. They take down the bottom lane inhibitor. The teleport into the top lane. It's 2 inhibs down for Cloud9.
And a big flank from Jarrell.
Jarrell shows up. He's got very little mana here on the front line. He might be able to lock down Sneaky. The shockwave not going to be finding anyone just yet. Sneaky's going to have to find an immaculate amount of damage in this fight. Lyon looking to push up into the Cloud9 base. Genthix gets himself taken out by Jensen. As Jarrell barely walks away.
Deal with the minions. They start to, that was a lot.
Big root onto White Lotus. Contract ulti just barely going to be missing out on that one. Jarrell trying to get himself away. Fires off the Nature's Grasp. Wants to use it as a disengage mechanism, but now Lyon might see their opportunity to put the last couple of hits in one of the mid lane in hit, but they're not quite able to find it. Cloud9 may want to defend this, but they've got to be careful about the fact that Contracts is hurt going into it.
That's one auto
minions
attack.
Pressuring in the base right now, and Lyon gets what they came for.
Yeah, so that's walk his way down. Sneaky's also rotated. Cloud9, they don't want the Elder to go.
Contracts is way too close. He's going to be singled out and bursted down before he can do much of anything. The shield going to be keeping him alive.
Still alive.
Adi now here in the pit trying to defend, be the front line of Team Lyon, but Sneaky's able to find free firing time. Jarrell now going to be the tank. Nobody dead so far. Cloud9 still looking to make this fight happen. The root out on a Jarrell. White Lotus
got him.
Goes down to Jensen's burst.
And Jensen comes up with a hero play. Cloud9 still with no health to their names. No Warmogs on the Cho'Gath. He has teleport. He might want to recall. The waves of hell inhibs are up.
Hanging around. Side lane inhibitors back up for Cloud9. Adi over the wall. May look to go in. Steal this with the Blast Cone. Comes over the wall.
Reset.
The Drake may reset here. It does slightly. Adi has to go back with the flag and drag. Cloud9 pulling the Drake out yet again to make sure they secure it, and they do.
That is so tragic. The Dragon
back over to their opponents. Baron is spawning, and as is Cloud9 tradition, they have to go force the fight right now. Baron should go down rather rapidly. Lyon recognizing this, wanting to get themselves in here. Cloud9 not going to back away this time. Sneaky secures the Baron, but can Cloud9 get themselves away? Both tanks going to be locked down. Stone plates pop to try to make this exit as gracefully as possible. Audi on the front line trying to keep Impact locked down. Sneaky getting himself away along with the rest for Lyon as well. Lyon likely recognizing this. That's why they're making this fight happen now. Jensen losing 3/4 of his HP to the combo from Seiya. However, that means the Shockwave cannot be used in the upcoming fight. Positioning now, much less of a concern for Cloud9. They don't have to worry about walking into those. Audi flag and drag over the wall to keep himself safe. Cloud9, they realize there's that many minions in their bottom lane. They're pinging it right now. They're saying, look, it's time to do or die.
To deal with this.
Say do. Cloud9 starting up the Baron. Got it down to about half HP. Nature's Grasp comes out from the Maokai, trying to lock these guys down. Contracts coming in.
The QSS
Finds
was
the
back.
ulti, but the QSS was back up. White Lotus going to be kept alive for now. Tanks on the front line doing exactly what their namesake says. Jarol and Audi trying to stay alive, but the first kill goes to Sneaky.
Sneaky's damage is incredible, though. It looks like Cloud9, with the reset of Smoothie's ultimate, they're not respecting the base. It is starting to die. One inhibitor's gone, but they're back on the Baron. Look at Audi.
Cloud9 trying to take this Baron. Their base is being taken apart, though. They've got to make sure they finish this off cleanly. Baron down to about 3k HP. Audi comes into the pit, but it's secured by contracts. Audi likely going to drop here as a result of jumping there into the pit. Now Sneaky on the killing spree. They're finding the kills onto Lotus and Genthix as well. It's one man versus the world. Seiya stands alone.
Still the triple kill for Sneaky. Teleport there from Impact. They are not looking at defending their base at all. They want to end this one right now. 4 people dead for a very long time. You would have to imagine the Cloud9 can do this. As long as they walk in 1 minion, Seiya's got Rogue.
Seiya knows that he cannot defend 1 versus 5. He's going for the outplay. Cloud9 has 1 minion there. Seiya trying to flash, clear these minions out of the way, but it will not be enough. 61 minutes into the game, and Cloud9 finds the win.
That was a very long, intense game for both of these teams, but ultimately Cloud9